Hello, and good morning. My goodness, it's ungodly early already. It's that time of the week. We have ungodly hours, we have ungodly games. We do go on, play ungodly games in ungodly hours. Hello to you too, Mr. Unchosen. I had some fun with the emotes yesterday. Check out these guys. Especially with the flower crown one. Oh, and the one with the finger is just it's terrible. But the thing is, we're about to dive into the eldritch horrors of Cthulhu, the game which does not I wanted to say does not like, but is actually despises, hates, loathes the alt tabbing. It crashes. It crashes violently if you alt tab once. But it's fine. It's alright. Hopefully, we will not need any kind of alt tabbing to establish our dominance over the game. Yeah, works like that every time. Every time, yeah. hmm And it's kind of a weird game. Let's see what it has to offer. I think I set up everything to make it just capture, and yeah, I did. Woo! Yay, go me. And the good thing is, there are no unskippable cutscenes. Apart from this one. Bethesda! With the amount of sound that will put THX to shame. That one is also quite loud. But it's fine. It's fine to have it once, to have it play once. Ah, yes. Scenes of disturbing nature. Maximize the Cthulhu experience. Brightness. Yes. Cthulhu will occasionally manipulate graphics. Yeah, of course it's Cthulhu. If your graphics is janky, it's Cthulhu. It's nobody else. And yes, some italic. I cannot read that. Apart from horror is the horror. But it's freaking loud. You have it on minus 20 decibels. I most of the time have it on full in my headphones. Oh, goodness. What about audio options? Oh, there we go. Game tips off. Ooh. How about like that? I wonder if a compressor on desktop audio is worth it. Maybe. I have already turned the music to 0. Compressor on desktop. Shoosh. I'm just curious. For what and what are you trying to do? Right. You can see I have tried it at some point. It did not crash yet. Stream Deck is just adorable. Stream Deck is the great. When games get a bit loud at the annoying times. Uh, for that, yes, it could be fine. It could work even. Though this game is just so loud, I couldn't hear my thoughts. Because you see, it's switched to sound 3 and voice 6. The problem is everything was on 10 when I just started first try. It was like, ah, stop, stop, stop doing these ungodly things with my ears. Brightness is fine. Now, special features do not care, controller options do not care. Right, let's get there. Hearing your own thoughts. Duckybot doesn't have any thoughts. That's why he's being janky about that.
I'm scared.
Some little girl is scared. Why is it always a girl who's scared? Right, time to get new game.
See you. Great Cthulhu will deliver us.
Did you hear about Great Cthulhu? Internal monologues. Ugh. Duckybot is absolutely hates everything. Right, time to go to private investigator hardness. Mythos specialist, we cannot do that. We cannot unlock anything. This is the console exclusive. It was console exclusive for a year. So expect everything. But Arkham Asylum. At least something is
Now, at my end, I can fully
familiar.
see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
Aha. They said the title of the game. This guy is definitely not right in the head. Uh, is there somebody to tell him that it's not the answer? Also, Arkham Asylum looks like Bedlam more than ever. Quick, he's trying to hang himself. Quick! Did it help? Yeah, dark corners of the earth. Yes, that. All means yes. Okay. So that should be a very meaningful intro. That should have been very meaningful. So far, who are these people? Why these guys in Arkham Asylum? Nobody knows. Remember, you're a detective. You are a detective. Only you can prevent forest fires. Oh, 6.5 years ago, so it was the main protagonist, right? Okay. Well, at least now we know he's a smoker and he drives almost round-wheeled car. Almost round-wheeled. And anti-aliasing is turned to 8x. So it is with anti-aliasing. Cool, isn't it?
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry,
Oh,
Jack.
goodness.
We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers.
Yeah,
They've
not
been
bad.
causing trouble all over town.
Almost affiliate.
Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared.
Huh.
So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great.
Who are you?
Lead the
Who's
way, Robert.
Nichols?
I
Who
better
is
check out
me?
this crazy gang of yours.
Okay, dokie. So far, it sounds like we are investigating the cult of Raccoon. Yeah. How do you even drive these cars? Like you couldn't have chosen the car that is less. Oh wait, you could. The Cybertruck.
How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Yes.
Depends on what they're saying.
Oh. Whoa.
That you've cracked cases where there was no evidence.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
But I did. I am literally the police god. I'm the god of investigations. Hello.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
You sound so nasally.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the
Hey,
freak
Nichols.
How's it looking, Henry?
show. I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
Can we trust him?
And of course
but
not.
We got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Be careful, sir.
Try to stay calm.
Um. um. I'm really quite curious on what the hell is going on there. Did he just blow up? Oh, right. I have no, no what? Weapon. No weapon. I have literally no weapon. What do we have here? Righty. That looks like they were attending lectures.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become
Ah.
more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect
Yes.
and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend.
Yes.
I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe. A doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Heh. You have more than limited future. I would even say your future is already done. Just beautiful. You see? That's what this game and Minecraft has in common. You can make heating and lighting source out of lava and chimney. Phew! Sorry. The door. Open
It's
the...
locked. That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
So... The paintings are alright. You come into the room. Like, oh yeah, this is fine. Oh yeah, this one is absolutely alright. This one is... phew, Nothing interesting. And this one. Pff. But this symbol. Ah. Woohoo! Okay. At least we can save.
It's locked.
Kill him!
At last.
Yeah, it's
He
me.
seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. His
Same.
body is covered in tattoos, and they were carved into his flesh with something sharp.
I kind of sort of want some kind of gun, but apparently I cannot obtain any kind of gun so far. Okay, these cultists knows us. Weird. Quite weird, but okay. The house looks derelict.
It won't open.
It won't budge.
It won't open.
It won't budge. Cultists! Oh,
Poisoning by the looks of it.
yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. The cult of Raccoon. They poison themselves.
He's dead. They're all dead.
Uh-huh. Looks like mass suicide. Alright. Hey, dude. What's up? Why are you shooting at people? Maybe stop?
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Thank you for expecting me, but you shouldn't maybe turn your back to people shooting at you. I've got it, guys. I've got it. So they have smokes. They have guns. They look like typical Americans. It's weirdly scaled in-game. The thing about this game is I'm running the version that supports full HD.
It won't open.
That one 1920 by 1080. So
It's locked.
that should be fine.
It's locked.
I don't know. Everything is bad here.
I can't open it. Damn. Looks like I'm stuck. I might as well check this place out.
I'm stuck. Very good way of starting the
locked.
game. All right.
It's been boarded up.
Apparently,
It won't budge.
he said it won't budge. So it's the in-game scale that cracks everything up. Oh. Oh. What a thingy. Can I grab something? No, I cannot. I can only investigate.
Nothing of interest. Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Yeah, sure. They're
He's dead.
cultists.
They're all dead. I can't open it. I can't open it.
What, you can open the book?
Poison appears to have been on the menu.
Poison's back on the menu, boys. Right, so they were expecting me.
A key. This should help downstairs.
Yay! I totally missed the key. Yeah. But I suppose this game was planned as a...
It's locked. It's unlocked.
How do you call it? 16 by 9. No, it was planned as 4:3 aspect ratio. But
Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
when the game came out, it was on Xbox 360, and Xbox 360 supported HD and sometimes even Full HD. So it was Xbox exclusive. So they were planning to do stuff like that. Weird, isn't it? Somebody was
I don't
obsessed.
understand. I mean, all of these photos.
Yes,
All of them.
they love you. They adore
There must
you.
be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here?
Jack,
It
they
must
love
be
you.
An old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
Nah, you don't. Don't worry. See, it's fine. Alright, we can open this
It's
now.
unlocked.
Woohoo!
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
I agree.
It appears to be a private study area.
Can I open the thing? Yes. Yes!
It appears to be a private study area. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
How do you know that? The detective knows classical Greek. The detective is good. Is good.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Yep. What could it be? Oh.
Shit, that did not sound good.
Nah, that's fine. That's completely normal. Sounds much better than anything else so far. Ow.
Well, that's just swell.
I agree. Sorry, dude. I think he was just trying to hug the wall and the wall didn't hug back. Or rather did. What do we say? How it looks like somebody was taking the private surgery courses, or rather private coronary courses. Learn to be
Seems like these cabinets
a
are used
coroner.
for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Oh, you don't say. Seems like these guys are dead.
Dead bodies.
Yes.
Plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
Probably people died. Well, this is dreadful. The hell is this? The hell are you?
Oh, shit.
How is he even alive? Is that his brain?
The crystal's still warm.
Yay. So what do we do with it?
Never seen equipment like this before.
I agree. Looks junky. I bet that door won't budge. That's not the door. Pfft, dummy me. Can't tell apart the door from not the door.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
And it did several times already. What a surprise.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
Oh. Hot crystals. Okay. So This is alien and stuff. Hey,
There's no
morning,
power.
Mrs. Ducky.
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Put the crystal in it.
It looks like something's been removed from it.
Crystal.
It looks like something's been removed from it.
Have a crystal. Have a crystal, dude. Strange green crystal. It's warm and exhibits an unusual glow. Yay. Righty. Now we can summon Cthulhu. Yeah. Fathagan. Hello, Mr. Eldritch Horror. No, it doesn't sound like Cthulhu. Yep, it doesn't look like Cthulhu. The hell is that? It's not Dagon. These are not fishes. I have no idea who are those. Probably somebody more knowledgeable. Oh. More knowledgeable in the Cthulhu mythos. You could say who the hell these guys are.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston.
No, it was Boston.
But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
Not every stress is acute.
I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
Yep.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor.
Whoops.
When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They
Probably you've been
committed me to
smoking too
Arkham
much.
Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia.
Oops.
As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends,
Okay.
often in languages unfamiliar to my own.
Cool.
When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Yeah.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
What kind of package? Oh yeah, have a smoke. Good idea, have a smoke. What package did you get? Nah.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
Same. Wink, wink.
Small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Looks like he still has his schizophrenia. Maybe even severe. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that First National Grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I've been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Okay. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register and the combination of the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was the plan, why did he disappear? You know why I'm doing the Batman impression? Because we have been to Arkham Asylum. Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. If he's gonna say that his name is Neo, I'm gonna be very surprised. I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean, the usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away just distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying the line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because it haven't had a case in so long. Yay! We have a case, so what do we do now? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna read it. It's loading way too fast for me to read it. Permanent supply of morphine. Morphine! I read the important part. We have morphine, guys. Awesome. Who doesn't like morphine? Gordon Freeman likes morphine. This guy, Walter, likes morphine. Sherlock Holmes likes morphine, I think. Who else? Everybody loves morphine. 7th February. Huh.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Uh-huh. Okay. Headcrabs don't like morphine. They just didn't try that. They didn't try the morphine. They sure like it. Innsmouth, you say. The headless statue. Fancy.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Okay. End of the line it is. Your mirrors just worked. How'd you get here? Your mirror is really borked. Also, I think you look in two separate
Could you direct
directions.
me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
I don't like you hugging me.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Oh. That sound. Can you?
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Stop pestering me, stranger.
Alright. Gee. Some people. Also, how old is this car? Can it... Don't think it can ever roll the road again. Because... No, it's terrible. Yeah. Old timer, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. We are in those old times. Time to save. Because why not? Okay, at least they know the concept of time. Some familiar things are known to them. Hello, good chap.
Evening.
Aye,
My name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
you don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
Okay,
Got any rooms?
no.
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Yeah.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Sure about that? Yum yum. Yum yum. Yum yum. Yum yum. No, I cannot jump over this. Innsmouth is just old town.
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
Nah,
It won't open.
it won't budge.
It won't budge.
Exactly. Alrighty. Jerk. Right, let's see what kind
It
of
won't open.
friendliness this friendly town can provide us with. Oh, I can see the law officer. Innsmouth to her.
Outsiders coming, snooping around where they ain't wanted.
Sons who died for liberty. Weird. I just figured I can't go backwards. One moment. Key configuration. Backwards X. What? S. Gee, backwards X. Did you see these clowns? Backwards is X. Get lost. Died for liberty 1775, 1781. Looks like they died for Innsmouth. Just imagine the frustration you must feel if you died for Innsmouth. That archway is familiar. Hey, dude.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town.
Yeah.
Get lost, stranger.
And it's the police.
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing.
Uh-huh.
It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store.
Alright, let's go to the variety
It
store.
won't budge.
It won't budge. Of course. Of course it won't budge. Poor
The
house.
sign says
Innsmouth poorhouse in memory of Lady Warnes.
Who's Lady Warnes?
Fog's thick tonight. Damn enough to put out a fellow's smoke.
Heh.
It won't open.
Nothing will open. Nothing.
It won't budge. It won't open.
Like everything in this town is so closed. Esoteric Order of Dagon. Plain and simple.
It won't budge.
But that should remind you of that Cthulhu. Get lost! Ugh. Yeah, exactly. But that should remind you of that Gibbous Cthulhu game. They also had the Esoteric Order of Dagon. But it was Fishmouth because Innsmouth is a trademark or
It
copyright,
won't budge.
apparently. And you cannot do the Lovecraftian Innsmouth
It won't budge.
thing and have Innsmouth in there. Just like Arkham Asylum. Then on the other hand, Arkham is already...
It won't open.
sounds like a bit Batman-y.
It won't budge.
So a lot of people will be just like, ooh, it's from Batman, they stole it from
won't
Batman. Boo-hoo. Everything was already invented by DC. Marvel stole it. You're like, what Marvel? Who are you talking about? What's a DC? Get lost. That creep. That creep. Finest floor quality. Hey, my good chap.
With a good windpipe in early, in the tall and gallant mass. My boys, these are the
Maybe do not turn around right now. Please. Please do go on. Hey, dude.
When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out.
Welp.
Huh? Who's that there?
Me.
Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister?
No.
I can give you something for your generosity.
Okay then.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few use it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Hey.
Just the young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Hey, Zadok.
What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
Yeah.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Hey. Well, at least that's...
It's just a trash can. Nothing of
that's
interest. It won't open.
quest.
Do you think that's the
won't
valiant
budge.
shrink? No,
It won't
no,
budge.
we were bold and brave.
It won't.
Ah.
The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
Yeah, sure. Probably he's gonna get killed soon. Because his tongue is wagging.
It's just a trash can. Nothing of interest.
Oh, hello. The only single lady
Evening.
in the town.
The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Yes.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
Yeah, sure.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Yeah, sure.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
It won't... This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
Like she's gonna talk to you ever. She's way out of your league. Just face it, Walters. She's too good for you. At last I'm interested in the car. What a fine example of rusty bucket.
A device that pumps highly compressed air.
Good. Might be useful sometime. Wait, what? What is that? Motor oils, star, gasoline, open.
The station appears to be closed.
Yes, open. Very open. Righty. Where can I find some booze in this mighty town?
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Yeah,
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
it is.
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
No.
Storage depot. She's too frightened to talk to me. But this lady knows something.
Yeah, she does. She definitely does. Can I steal this car? Oh no, this car is not getting anywhere as well. Nothing is going anywhere in this town.
It won't budge.
What a friendly little place I got myself
won't
into. Heck. Hey, miss.
Can you at least tell me if you knew the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Look here, Mr. Walters. I can't answer your questions, and your harassment is putting us both in danger. Please, leave me alone.
In danger? From whom?
From the Order of
Order.
Dagon.
Now go.
Yeah, see? Order of Dagon. The Order. The First Order of Dagon. Huh. Interesting. Actually, glass that you can see through. Not every time the game, especially on the console, could do that. Shoosh. Where do we find the
Do
booze?
you know the Burnham lad? He worked in...
Cat Riley says I know him.
Can we find some booze?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Cat Riley says I know him.
First National Grocery Store. Apparently, it is that. Oh.
It won't open.
Hello?
Stop! You can't come down here.
Hello, Mr. Policeman.
The
Oh.
police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
Oh, I need to be sneaky. Let us sneak inside. The First National Grocery Store like a petty thief we are. You cannot see me. I'm invisible for you, Insmoothian. Unsmoothian. And to be honest, I have no idea what happens when I press shift.
I told you already.
Ah,
Stop your snooping around.
Damn. I need to be more careful.
I agree. You do.
You're not allowed down here. Get out.
Okay. Ah,
Son of a bitch.
I agree, Walters. So, the thing is, I have no idea how the sneaking works, because, sneak, shift. How does it work? I'm sneaking, Am I sneaking now? Looks like I am. In this case, we have a problem. Perfectly lit alleys. Well, at the very least, -1 policeman to worry about. Ooh, safe state. What is that? Uh-huh. So we are very sneaky. We're snooping around like a sneaky sneak of the sneaks. Is there some booze in here? I'm interested in some kind of booze. Huh?
The door's bolted shut.
Damn it. Wait, Innsmouth Courier should be the newspaper. I assume. Does sound like a newspaper, Innsmouth Courier. Let us see what is inside of there. Let us check it. Yep. Definitely was a place where photos could have been revealed. Very original, I agree. More original than
It won't open.
Tribune or Times, Bugle, stuff like that. Tun, 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 tun. Being sneaky as heck. And have any tea. Because as far as I know, this guy should be walking right now to the left, then back to the right. And yada yada yada. Isn't he? Ooh. So that's how we do it. Alright. Alright, we can do that.
It's unlocked.
Let's close it. And maybe...
These shelves look light enough to push.
push them. We're barricading inside. You won't get me here alive. You Innsmouthians come.
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
Bugger. Well, well, well.
The till's empty.
Well, well, well.
Nothing of interest.
Gary. There's a Gary. You can buy Gary. Buy your assorted variety of Gary. Get your own Gary today. Free Gary with every Gary purchase. Hmm.
The store may be low on stock, but it's immaculately kept. The store may be low on stock. But
Yes.
it's immaculately kept.
Gary.
It won't budge.
It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge.
Nothing of interest.
Yeah, just a meat grinder. I mean, was that like...
The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange.
Indeed. Was it normal for the stores to have the meat grinder on the counter?
Nothing of interest here.
See? Mag's Tools and Gary 2. It's Gary 2. It's not Gary, it's Gary 2. Sold here, Lucky 7.
A typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest.
Alright.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Hey.
The drawer is empty.
Well, at least I found
Can't see anything of use.
At least I found the bootleg rum. Handle. Heck.
It won't budge.
I think they're onto me. Where do I need to go?
It won't budge.
Oh, there.
It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it.
Lifting handle. Yay. They're onto me. To the sewers.
What you doing snooping around here? Get out! And what have you got there? Trying to take evidence from the scene? Hand them over.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
Wasn't I already? Wasn't I already? Careful as heck. Sure I was. I need that rum. Nah. You can stop me snooping around. How did he even knew that he should go inside? What told him to start banging on the door and trying to get inside? How does it even work? I'm confused. Confused and bedazzled. Bedazzled and puzzled. Uh-huh. Okay, so at least we know what we need. We need a handle. The room, the handle, and to snoop out of here. Without ever drawing any attention.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Handle. There. Are we fast enough? Get inside. Woo! We are fast enough. Woo! Well?
Whoever's down there, you can rot.
Thanks, mate. What a nice guy. What a charmer.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
Well, at the very least, he's not going to put us... reset our state. What's that? Diary of Jack Waller, collation of general evidence, mythos, tomes, and manuscripts. Tomes. Narcotica. These manuscripts looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places. Markings reading difficulty. The legible sections tell the history of unthinkably distant antiquity. What kind of... kind? They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension and wars fought across the vast gulfs of time and space. Okay. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, great race of youth. It makes you dizzy just to read it. Yeah, fair enough. Collation of general evidence. Achoo! Oh dear. Oh dear. Inside Boston's strangest church. Those are... Thank you, Mrs. Ducky. Those are our readers who live near the headquarters in the ordinary-looking Boston residence. We'll need to introduce to the Fellowship of Youth. No, thank you, Mr. Anchos. Or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered these mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanations are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does religion become a cult and its trusting adherents? Thank you, Mrs. Ducky. You're helping me out. Yellow blanket. That's what we have now. Yeah. Not to mention its blameless neighbors become victims. That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Youth. Fellowship of Youth. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Wow. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is commuting with the mysterious powers behind his faith and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, a little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near to the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of the obscure sect are to be found loitering on the street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbors and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and worst of all, probably metal. Worst of all, screams like those. Oh, screams. So it's grindcore. Okay. Many of those sex neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifice or similar activities. Yes. And we knew it's true. Those few who dared complain to the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city more than 2 centuries on? Is this fellowship of youth engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Yes, they are. Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress they cause to the local community? Hey, because it's private property. Dummies. A source with the police department speaking on the condition of anonymity tell the Globe that the fellowship is suspected of involvement of a number of local crimes. But so far, the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. Where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interest of Boston's citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about so-called church and its followers. They did a 180 suddenly in this Boston Globe article. Sheesh. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months so that all may know the truth. Editor's note. It is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig. Now it's Yig, not Yith. Okay, Fellowship of Yith. The coroner has ruled his death a suicide. Only condolences, our condolences go to his family. Okay. Arkham Advertiser. I think we already know all that. Hey, we're fine, healthy gentlemen. See these fine, healthy eyes that look in different directions? Yes.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Oh, seriously. We'll have to read the diary. Okay. Sheesh. No, wait. There. Diary of Brian Burnham. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people were staying away because First National isn't local. But I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Counter that, I haven't seen the other stores open for business. This place is deadier than dead. Still, it won't be long before I'm out of here, before we're both out of here. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. Well, bust open old Maine's weight safe, take a car, and then it's New York City, baby. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her all of it. Well, didn't go as planned, did it? Whew, so many reading. Okay. In this case, I have a feeling that I might be using this letter for something. Sure you are, dummy, but for what? Oh, for that. Understandable. Hello, sewage. Oh. Hello, What's the name of that? Courier. Hello, courier.
Various chemicals and apparatus for developing photographs.
Yes.
Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition.
Because it's Innsmouth. It is faded beyond recognition on itself. Yuck. Spiders. Hate spiders.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Nope. Yikes.
Shit.
I agree. I agree with that
Nothing
statement, Jack.
important here.
Jesus freaking Christ.
Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
Bleh. Jack, how about some respect for people who passed away?
The door's bolted shut.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Jack.
Hello,
Do I
suspicious
know
stranger.
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Yep, exactly.
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
Eh?
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
Yeah.
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
You are weird human being, Jack. You know why? Because it's the second friendly face. Right, Arkham Advertiser. Innsmouth robbery, missing manager accused. In yesterday's edition, we reported on a burglary at the recently opened First National grocery store in Innsmouth. The case took a new turn today as authorities in the town named Brian Burnham, the store manager, as the suspect of the case. Burnham has not been seen since the robbery and is thought to have left the area. It is a very straightforward case, said Chief Constable Andrew Martin it is a very straightforward case. That's how we should have voiced. In response to inquiries by the advertiser, the young man simply robbed his employer and fled. I imagine he's out of the country now, if not the state. Oh, can't he? The chief constable dismissed concerns expressed by First National Grocery Regional Manager Mr. Arthur Anderson that Burnham may have been kidnapped or injured. Fair enough. I'm trying not to die, thank you.
It won't open.
Nah. Suspicious shadow with a suspicious looking eyesight.
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
Hello. You have gills. Do you know that you have gills?
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
Yeah, I agree. Just turn around and leave. But I have the booze. So, since we have the booze, we are going to have to give it to Zadok. He's gonna tell us everything about this town. Wow, it's violently violet, green, blue, red, so unnatural color of the sky. Mrs. Ducky, is it natural? Just look at that. It's not natural, says Mrs. Ducky. This is wrong. Washington Street. I can hear Zadok. Second Zadok we encounter, and he's a drunkard.
If you pardon my asking, have you lived here in this port all your life?
Last 37 years in old lady Warren's house. Before that, over by fishing cannery.
Hey.
Cannery.
Cannery.
Old lady Warren's? You live in the town poorhouse?
Yep.
Go and fetch me a bottle of something to wet old Zadok's whistle, and I'll tell you all.
Okay. Okay. Have it.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young
Yep.
feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search.
Well. No, don't. Please don't do that. Oh. I was afraid he's going to barf. Thanks, mate. The hell is that?
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich.
Yeah.
But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born.
A four.
Old Captain Obed, where it all began.
Uh-huh.
Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Yeah, and they got the better gods. The
Didn't
Dagon.
the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see.
I see.
A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look,
Swarms of who?
I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Yeah.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square.
Uh-huh.
Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did.
Okay.
Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Okay.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Except the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
Fair.
What the hell are these oaths?
Well.
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dark Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright, so... someplace in the docks. Hey, lady.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
Finally.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
No.
My name's Rebecca Lawrence.
Oh.
And unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Okay.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Yep.
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What?
Ooh.
Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me.
Okay. I will. I will follow you, fine
Jack,
lady.
Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Like Christianity?
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you.
Okay.
My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
Yay,
I've
now
seen
we
that
have...
eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
Exactly.
Tonight, boys, we must
Okay.
fight, but the winds will shower our sail.
Well, at the very least, we have another cutscene. Hey, Betty! Hello! How are you doing? We're about to get devoured by some unspeakable horror from the rooftops. Do you see that? There's a shadow in there. There's a shadow on the rooftop. Or it's a chimney. Who knows? I thought your stream was tied titled Cthulhu of Duty. Yes! Cthulhu of Duty. Cthulhu of Duty is the second part of this game. We'll get there. So far it's Captain Cthulhu.
It won't budge.
Your brain is always making good jokes. I'm envy of your brain. I must have your brain. That was a pleasure to see you. Maybe it's that.
It won't open. It won't budge.
Yeah.
It won't open.
So far we're meeting all kind of friendly personalities here. Very friendly, like.
It's locked. It must lead to the back of a variety store.
Everything is locked.
It's a variety store, and it's closed.
People do not like us here. People enjoy
It won't budge.
kicking us away.
It's unlocked.
If I see you talking to the outsider, you'll get thrown in jail.
And people are getting thrown in jail for talking to us. What a weird kind of game.
If I see you with outsider, I'll report you to order.
I'll not say nothing.
Well, let's get this lady in trouble. Hello,
I'm
lady.
looking for Brian Burnham.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
Of course you can't.
Nothing of interest.
No, it's just
I have a strange feeling it won't open.
Yes, you are being watched. Always. Every time.
It won't budge.
By the order of Dagon.
It won't open.
Oh, hey.
Do you need any help?
Yeah.
It won't budge.
Very healthy fellow. I must say that's a very healthy fellow. Hey.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
I reckon you might have scared him off with that ugly face of yours.
This guy is a joker.
It's the entrance to the town poorhouse.
I want to close the door. Close the door. Thank you. I do not trust
won't budge.
anything. Anything in this town but the gas lights. The hell is that? Oh, that's the strange shadow that is watching us. The strange shadow is watching us. The strange shadow is about to kill us. Probably.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the
Yeah,
food
see?
is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
That thing. Don's exaggerated monologue. Yes, I agree. I agree. This guy is no Don. I would even say this guy is bad Don. Don archetype is much better. Hope these are roaches. I hope these are not roaches. Say, what a nice place we're having.
Her sleep is restless and erratic.
Uh-huh. Sure. Of course. Restless and erratic. Sheesh. All the pillows, they are being sold somewhere. Like, she's sleeping. I'm sure of it.
It won't open.
I'm just sure of it. She's sleeping.
It won't budge.
Certain Khajiit. Yes. But no. Khajiit took nothing. Khajiit is innocent of this crime. They have sold it themselves. Dock Street? Hello, citizens of Dock Street.
It won't budge.
I have an idea. Let's rename it to Duck Street. Because you don't have docks, but now you have a duck. Hello.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
I reckon you might have scared them off with that ugly face of yours.
She's a real charmer. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, I said.
Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your
Who are you?
parents at home?
Daddy's at work and Mommy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see.
Oops.
So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Hey, Ramona.
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
No.
Nope. Mommy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
I agree.
Excuse me?
It's...
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mommy like I love my daddy.
Fair enough.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
Yeah, sure
That
thing.
would be great. Thanks. I should check the place over while I've got the chance.
Sure thing.
Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here.
Can you close the door instead of... It's weird. Drawing with crayons, you see. Cthulhu! I can see Cthulhu! Hey, she's a nice little
It
girl.
won't open. A house plant.
Wow, a house plant.
It won't open. It won't budge.
And yeah, she does draw pentagrams.
It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off. I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture.
A recent, yeah, sure.
It won't open.
Eh? The hell is that?
The door's bolted shut. Can't see anything of use.
Like, unbolt the door. Hello? Are you mommy? Are you mommy here? That's the weirdest mommy I have ever seen. Yeah. Welp. Yes, I agree, Betty. Even this mommy. Even the mommy that bites. Also, that's what you get when you don't give your mommy any sweets or anything she loves. Yes, exactly. More sweeties. If you don't want your and hugs and love, if you don't want your mommy to bite like that, then on the other hand, what the hell are you doing here? Hey, sad dude. Sorry, man. I wanted to talk to your mommy.
God, no. They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there.
Yeah.
What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was copped by the order of Dagon.
Probably.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store.
Okay.
The safe combinations in my diary upstairs. Hurry, Jack.
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
Who the hell cares? Take the key.
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. His own flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
Yeah, the old ways are like, we say that it's happening, then it's happening. This guy's probably gonna eat that.
It won't budge.
Okay.
It won't budge.
It
won't budge.
In the diary.
An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest.
But
It won't open.
But diary. No, upstairs, not here. Yikes. Now I understand what he was talking about, I think.
It won't open. It won't budge.
The house on fire, the fallen star, the Cthulhu with Monobro. Probably the violet thing is the Dagon, the pentagram. Okay. Let's go with the 15 man. We've gun pirates.
I should get Waite's diary before I leave.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. The mate was fixed by the bosun's pike. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. The bosun brain with a marlin spike.
This must be Thomas Waite's diary.
And the cookie's throat was Markby like. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. It had been gripped by fingers 10, and there they lay, all good dead men, like break of day in a boozing ken. 15 men off the whole ship's list. Yo
ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Dead and be damned, and the rest gone whist. Yo
Ho ho and a bottle of rum.
The skipper lay with his nodding gore. Yo
Ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Where the scullion's axe his cheek had shore. Yo
Ho ho and a bottle of rum.
And the scullion he was stabbed times 4. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And there they lay, and the soggy skies dripped all day long in upstaring eyes. In murk sunset and about sunrise. 15 men and them stiff and stark. Yo
Ho ho and a bottle of rum.
10 of the crew had the murder mark. Yo ho ho and a bottle of 'twas a cutlass swipe or an ounce of lead. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Or a yawning hole in a battered head. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And a scupper's glut with a rotting red. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And there they lay say, I damn my eyes, all lookouts clapped on paradise. All souls bound just country-wise. 15 men and I'm good and true. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Every man Jack could have sailed without Pew. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. There was chest on chest full of Spanish gold. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. With a ton of plate in the middle hold. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And a cabin's riot of stuff untold. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And they lay there, they had took their plum with sightless glare and the lips struck dumb. While we shared all by the rule of thumb. More was seen through the sternlight screen. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Chartings, no doubt, where a woman had been. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. A flimsy shift on a bunker cut. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. With a tin dark slot through the bosom spot. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And a lace stiff dry in a purplish blot. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Oh, was she when such some shuddering maid that dared the knife and took the blade. By God, she was stuck for a bloody trade. 50 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. We wrapped them all in a mains all tight. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. With twice 10 turns and a hawker's bite. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And we heaved them over and out of sight. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. With a yo heave ho and a fare you well. And a sullen plunge in a sullen swell. 10 fathoms deep on the road to hell.
Hello, lady. I'm not creepy. Are you creepy? How about now? Right.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Wade's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
Yeah.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic.
Yep.
Some kind of animal, and I let it loose.
Animal fish.
It's all my fault. The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We gotta do something.
I agree.
Guilty or not, the Order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do. Oh, you
And the
must have
bottle of
taken
rum.
Quite a bang in there, Jack. Your head's bleeding.
Yeah.
I think I was out of it for a little while.
I see
Out
you've
of
got
the
some
head.
bandages. Use them on your head. It'll help you heal. You're not losing too much blood. You won't need a suture.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Well, at least she's worried about us. Some healing. I mean, I know that this game has the system of applying bandages to the head and stuff like that, but there is also the heal button. So why not use that? Isn't that much better? Please, give me back my controls. Thank you. 15 men on a dead. Uh-huh. Yes, exactly. That's what we were looking for. Right. No. We should go in. We should definitely go in.
It's unlocked.
Lock it behind yourself. Or we will meet the demise like that dead man whose chest we were seeing about. Alright, the variety store. Ooh, the bandages. The first aid kit. Can you grab the money, please? For once.
Nothing of interest.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
You
hey.
don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
Of course not.
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Ha!
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth. Ruth Billingham.
Hey, Ruth.
You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you.
Of course.
Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed.
Of course.
It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley.
But
When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Oh, okay. So the idea is just to find the Jack and, Right, once again. Photo of Brian Byrne with a Ruth. Right, the diary. Today, 10 years ago. Starting clockwise. That's what we need. What's today's date? Diary. February 6th? Huh. What's the day today? Yeah, but what the day? Alright, February 6th. It's the United States, right? So it's first we're going the month, like dummies, and then the date, right? So the February is the 2nd. Second, then 6th, then what year was that? If today's what? Sorry? Again? Can hear you. 77. No. It's like 26 at best. Definitely not.
Yes, that's it.
Oh. Okay. I mean, that's it. That's it. Right. Call me
The
lucky
safe holds
today.
a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words Book of Dagon.
Dun dun dun. It's a translation of some ancient glyphs. Do I have anything? Nope. Book of Dagon. The book is handwritten and heavily bound. The cover is embossed with the title The Book of Dagon. Dun dun dun. It seems to be a religious work. Oh, you don't say. Translated from the series of ancient tablets. It tells of an entity called Dagon, apparently some kind of sea god, and his consort, Hydra. We'll meet both. They are the greatest of an underwater race called the Deep Ones, who worship them with sacrifices and other rites. The description of the sacrifices are particularly shocking, and there are details of magical spells and other strange rituals. If this incredible manuscript is to be believed, their history stretches back beyond their remotest human origins into unthinkably remote antiquity. A few individuals are so incredibly old that they have seen continents rise and fall, for they do not die of old age as humans do. Father Dagon and Mother Hydra are such individuals and are greatly revered for their age and size. The greatest awe, however, is reserved for the dark god named Great Cthulhu, who is said to sleep and dream in the underwater city of Erlia. The book seems incomplete. The last chapter tails off as though the translation has not been finished. Thank goodness, I must say. Shall we all exit like the jerks?
It won't budge.
No, we shall not. Of course we shall not. Yeah, definitely a Bethesda game. Just kidding. Bethesda was only publishing this game. They were not developing it. So all the bugs that are present here are not theirs. Which is a good thing.
It's getting late. I'd better start making tracks. I don't much fancy spending the night in this hole.
Oh, come on. It's fine. How about we go to the poorhouse? Eh? Eh? Isn't it better? Mr. Detective? Well. Looks like Mommy's still out there.
I should leave him alone. He's in no mood for talking. Do you have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the town, I'm told.
Uh-huh. Now you have those.
Great. That sounds just swell.
I had a flashback, you know. A flashback of you murdering something. Or someone.
Hey, you alright there, sir?
No.
Starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
I've seen you.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
Yeah, and the stench of the fish.
Is not for your outsiders.
I agree.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Perfectly.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back with you shortly.
Sure thing. Sure thing, Charlie. Have a good one. Mommy's coming. Mommy's almost here. There'll be plenty of mummies around. Key.
It's the key to the back office.
15 man and a dead man chest.
It's unlocked.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Let us see what he has in here. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Wait, what?
I wonder what secrets this book holds.
Actually, I wonder why he has an eye in the ashtray.
The rug is caked in dried up blood and guts.
Yeah, see? What a nice place. Da 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 da. Hello, Charlie.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings.
Thank you.
I
What a
heard
nice
there was
chap.
Killing over at the old Waits house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter.
Yeah.
Head to toe in her blood, they says, and had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done.
Yeah, probably. But before that, the diary. Post-mortem records. She were a lively one and no mistake. I kept her going as long as I could for the music she were making. Such a pair of lungs, and after she were done, I found those lungs on her look as good as they sounded. Yuck. Maybe I'll keep them. Her liver was particularly sweet as well. I never much wanted to go to New York, but if they all talk as much as this one, I reckon I ain't missing much. Sounds like Ulysses. He sounds like Innsmouthian. Soon as he woke and saw the knives, he was away talking and pleading and bargaining for his life. All them words made me dizzy, and I had to take his tongue first to stop him. In future, I better wait a while after they eaten the dinner, for his innards stank awful. Yeah, I agree. The bones were nearly all out before he died. I was real careful around the arteries so as he didn't lose any more blood than could be helped. And he lasted a lot longer for it. The flesh moved on its own as he tried to work his arm, but with no bones, well, with the bones gone, there weren't nothing he could do, just twitch. Twitch! Ugh, I agree. It's gross. I took it out as sharp the strap so it could move free, and I watched. The new gag worked much better as he was more quiet than the last. Angry. Weird. Are we there yet, sir? Sir! Are we there, sir? Sir! Charlie. What a nice fellow you are. Also, I'm a lousy detective. I did not put the key back behind the counter. Charlie,
You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest.
Yes.
Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
Sure thing, just... could you please... leave? Yeah, thank you. I'm not alright with that. I'm absolutely not alright with that. Oh, probably the mummy will
Nothing
come.
of interest here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is there a safe point somewhere around here? What a nice place.
An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest.
The
room's cold enough without opening the window.
All right, let's try to sleep.
I just don't feel safe going to sleep yet.
Yeah, I agree. Who wouldn't?
An old wardrobe.
Somebody's crying. Who's crying?
It's too heavy to move.
Who is crying?
It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open. It won't budge. An old wardrobe.
Yeah, but somebody was crying there. In the other wardrobe.
It's too heavy to move.
What could we do with a drunken sailor? Maybe if I cheat them and go to sleep here.
I can't sleep here. It's not my room.
You serious? Serious about that?
It's late. I don't think it'd be wise to wake the other guests.
Move it. Move it. I cannot.
It's late. I don't think it'd be wise to wake the other guests.
Alright, in this case, well, I don't know.
Better. Not exactly safe, but the best I'm gonna get in this infernal town.
Well, yeah. Time to sleep, boy. Oh, it's not gonna end well. Oh, it's so not gonna end well. Innsmouth turned out to be more dilapidated, depressed, and unwelcoming than initially expected. The stench of rotten fish fills the air, while poverty and disease lie festering in every cobbled back street. Only a few of the inhabitants have been at all cooperative. The others are evasive and sometimes downright hostile. My detective's instinct tells me that they're trying to hide something. Of course, I could simply be prejudiced by their look and manners. They are almost ugly enough to get me believing those local tales of the Innsmouth taint. Even so, I've been able to make some progress. Finding Ruth Billingham was a lucky break. She's convinced Loverboy is still in one piece and being held in the town jailhouse. Rebecca Lawrence is clearly afraid of something. She doesn't come across as the type that scares easily. Actually, she does, but never mind. But then I guess she's not afraid enough to leave. She seems more worried about me. Then there's Zadok Allen, the old rummy. He was willing to talk all night. I wish I knew whether he turned to drunk because of what he saw or whether he saw things because he was drinking. Fair enough. The Order of Dagon, some heathen religion brought back from the South Seas by Obed Marsh, rituals of the Devil's Reef, those who wouldn't join massacred by some kind of monsters in 1846. It's also far-fetched, but what else could explain the thing that charged out from Thomas Waite's attic? If I hadn't spoken with Thomas himself, I'd be sure I was seeing things. Whatever's really going on, this place gives me the creeps. The dreams are becoming stronger. I seem to spend each night in weird, fantastic landscapes with immense buildings like no Archshire I have ever seen. And my body in the dreams, it's so strange I can't begin to describe it. Maybe it's some buried memory of all the occult stuff I studied when I wasn't myself. And this spooky vision is acting up worse than ever. Used to be, I kind of see what people were thinking sometimes. But now it's going crazy. It's like someone's watching me all the time, attacking me from the rooftops and the shadows. I'm so edgy. Ooh, edgy boy. I can hardly think straight from... If only I could get some decent bourbon in this miserable town. I need to track down Brian Burnham and fast. The sooner I get out of here, the better. I'll make an early start in the morning. Hey! Hehe, edgy boy. Saving game. Whew, thanks, mate. Because it's already 9 a.m. and we have to go. Sorry. Yikes. Very much yikes. Doesn't look fun.
The great city of Nakotas.
Nakotas.
Yes, now, Jack. You are safe.
Thanks, guys.
What was in the light, Jack? Where do you want to go?
Home? Probably.
You know your history, Jack, and your future.
Yay.
I don't understand.
Same.
In time.
Same. I don't understand. What is happening?
Gilman, where have you put the outsider? Top of the house. Room 401.
Come on, let's have him.
Hey! Mysterious voice is yick. Mysterious voice is never good, but this time... Mysterious voice is much better than those guys... who are about to get me. I'm just sure of it. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, Jackie. Attack of the Fishman. No. Actually, we knew that. We knew that is gonna happen. And it's the story for another time. Story for another time. Ooh, I'll have to go to work. I don't want to go to work.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
Yeah, we'll have to somehow.
Curses. It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side. He's awake in there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
Well, with this in mind, let us get back to our businesses. So, what do we have here? Who is on? Who's what? Oh, Kilgore is playing Terminator Future Shock. I feel like let's raid the Kilgore. Why not? Just why not? And quite possibly he's doing the box hype right now, or the movie hype. He's telling good things about movies and boxed games. Let's go there. That's just... Hug to y'all, guys. And let's see what the old man Kilgore can help us find. Thank you for coming. Love you. You are the bestest best. See ya.
Angry Ducky.